It's pretty amazing to me reading this article about TV and the disconnectedness that people live in who just live for entertainment and whatever's, distracting them from their boring life, who have been trained and raised in this false education system to be slowly waking up to the fact that, yeah, we got Trump in office, man. I mean, he's there and everybody says he's crazy. Everybody says everything he does is wrong. Except for those crazy people, which are eclipsing the mainstream, but whatever about them. Let's just pretend like that doesn't exist and just you live in a world of complete deception and you're dealing with the idea of this Trump guy who came out of nowhere. And in this article in AP News, it talks about basically that writers in TV dramas and whatnot are trying to figure out how to cope with this new world with Trump. And they're like, well, what's Trump going to do today? And we're looking for our drama from the real life president as if that were a show. And they're like, wow, we work very hard on our scripts. And these people are better at the job than I am. So I'm very jealous. And basically it's that same old thing. Like, for example, Homeland. They're like, we're trying to dramatize things on Homeland. But nothing we can dramatize on Homeland can be nearly as scary as what's actually happening on the world stage. All that to say, like, you hear people wake up to the reality of the New World Order, and they, and me, myself included, react in this certain, what? This is like a movie. How can reality be this dramatic? Well, reality really is that dramatic. And it really is that significant. And for those of us who have been living in that reality for a while, we're like, yeah, welcome to the real world, welcome, Neo. But if you've been living in the fake world, the depressing fake world, which is so horrible. I mean, gosh, I work in a public school here in Taiwan, and the education that we're giving these kids is zilcho. It's empty. It's futile. It's temporary. And thank God that this fake world that we've been living in is temporary. It's going to pass away. And here's my advice. If you start looking into stuff on the internet, and you start to read Drudge and look at InfoWars and look at, Steve Quayle, don't freak out. Realize that there is hope way beyond what the whistleblowers are sharing us. And if you just knew the Bible, if you just unplugged from everything for a while and found out about what the Bible says, well, guess what? You would find so much hope and so much peace and so much challenge to beckon you to come into the Spirit, to push the limit and find out what else God is capable of. Here's Steve Quayle. Here's starsword.wordpress.com. Here's my blog. And all I can offer you is go and meet the Lord. Forsake all, follow Jesus by faith, and let him live through you today. And that's it, man. Because he's going to live through you. He's going to take your little life, and he's going to show you how big your life really is. Oh, man. But realize that we're a part of this big picture. And, here's simpletruth.com, the rise of the Antichrist. Daniel chapter 11. And this is only one section of the future. The millennium follows the Antichrist.